Hey, hello, welcome. It's me, Lulu. Welcome back to the channel. Today it's just gonna be a short chatty video. I wanted to talk about things that's upcoming. I have a planned Japan trip in November, and I wanted to talk about things that I'm looking out for, wish lists, and also I'm gonna make like a bingo card for my trip. I'm actually going with 3 other people. My friends, we all have similar interests, so we're probably gonna be doing a lot of things together, as in shopping. And I have a little list here for myself so I can keep track. I don't remember everything that I wanted, but we can go into the sort of the wish list. So I'm gonna be in Japan for about 2 weeks or so, and it's gonna be hard to do everything all in 2 weeks, but this is actually not my first time to Japan. This is probably like my fourth or fifth time in Japan. I wasn't able to go. I usually go once every year, but haven't been since the pandemic. So this is going to be super exciting, and I know the yen it's a great time to visit Japan right now because of the yen. So I'm really excited to be back. Anyways, let's get on to my sort of wish list and things I'm looking out for in Japan. Starting with, I would say, clothing items. Let's see. Yeah, so I've really been to thrifting lately and finding my personal style in fashion and clothing in general. So I am so down for some good secondhand shopping and shopping in general, especially in Japan. And the first store I'm definitely going to be hitting up is Uniqlo. I love Uniqlo basics and things from Uniqlo, and the number one thing I'm really looking forward to picking up is the drawstring crossbody bag that's very popular right now. I believe the crescent bag and the drawstring bags are pretty popular, and I wanted to pick it up over there. And yeah, I've been looking for sort of like a big sack, crossbody sack, for a while, so I'm really happy to choose that one. I think that one's gonna be really perfect for it. So that is one. I believe my friend also want to check out you can customize and embroider your own clothing there, or like Uniqlo pieces you pick out, so they want to check out that store. And that's going to be the flagship store in Ginza that does that, so I'm really excited to check that out because I have never been to that Uniqlo. Next on the list is the brand Porter. I actually have a Porter bag. It's a collaborative it's a Porter bag, but it's also a collab bag with Yoji, and I love that bag a lot, and I love the material. It's like that nylon, really durable material, and I wanted to pick up an actual Porter bag, maybe like those mini duffel bags. I believe like college outfits or college theme or varsity or sort of like the schoolgirl look is really in for fall, and I really want a mini duffel bag. I think that's gonna be super cute, especially the Porter ones that I've seen from the store in the videos. I think I'm gonna pick that one up. Also, maybe a small little coin pouch or a little keychain. I love Porter in general, so I'm hoping to pick up something from there. Next is the Black Means. Is it Means or Mean? It's Black Means. I really love, from what I've seen, a lot of outfits, like Japanese outfits. I always see this coin pouch. It's like a circle leather coin pouch that's has a really ornate design, and I want one. I've seen a couple collab ones as well, and I can't decide, but I've seen them. I'm probably gonna try to pick them up secondhand, and I would love to add that pouch as like an accessories to my outfit, and I love the look of it with like every outfit I've seen online, so I'm hoping to pick that one up secondhand, but I am willing to pay willing to go to the store and pick that one up as well. Then I also want to pick up a brand I've been really wanting is Human Made. It's really popular, I would say worldwide, and I love the material they use. It's a very I would say, what does it look like? A more like deconstructed cotton. Like, it has a lot of dimension to it. It's not just a solid cotton shirt. And I love the design and the graphic on a lot of the outfits, on a lot of the clothing pieces. So I would love to pick up something from Human Made, and I'm pretty sure I can find it also secondhand as well. So we'll see. I heard that the Human Made store in Harajuku restocks on a Wednesday or Saturday. I don't remember. It's one of those days, but I would love to pick up something from Human Made. And it's also the Harajuku store. I think it's in Harajuku. It's also a coffee shop. It's a Blue Bottle coffee shop. So I'm very excited to visit that store. I know there's also one in Shibuya that I'm definitely going to, because we're actually staying in Shibuya this time. I stayed in a lot of places. I usually stay near Asakusa. Usually it's cheaper around there, but I found a really good priced Airbnb in Shibuya, so I'm really excited because that means we can stay out all night and check out the after hours, the scene like after midnight. I know it's gonna be really fun. I've been to the Shibuya Scramble super late at night, maybe like 3-4 a.m. and it's super empty. It's just so fun to be out in a big city and it's like no one's out in the middle of the night. Oh, it's so cool. So I'm really excited that I don't have to worry about first train, last train when our stay is right in Shibuya. The next thing I have is the Vivienne Westwood. I love Vivienne Westwood, especially the jewelry. Fashion wise, I feel like it's not really me. I feel like it's very put together. At the same time, I don't know, it's a bit grunge in my opinion. A lot of pieces I'm not sure how I would style them, so clothing wise I'm not sure if I'll pick up anything. Maybe a scarf, because I really want like a head scarf, but mostly I want the jewelry. I'm really into rings right now, and I want to pick up more chunky rings or necklaces or bracelets. Honestly, I should stop buying necklaces and more bracelets, because I'm always missing bracelets. But yeah, the Vivienne Westwood store, I believe there's several locations, so there'll be plenty. Plus I'm pretty sure we can find some secondhand. And then, I mean, honestly, the rest clothing wise, we're definitely gonna be shopping, looking at stuff, checking out all the shopping malls, so I'm not too worried about not finding clothes, so we're good on there. Alright, now we're gonna get into like the more anime weeby figure plushie stuff. So really on my list, I would love to pick up 1 or 2 figures depending on how big the box is. I have like the maximum size luggages, so I'm not afraid to pick up a figure, and I can also carry it by hand through security when I leave. So I really want to pick up one of my grails, which is the Narmaya by, I believe it's by Broccoli, but I think it's my last grail figure. It's pretty much like, I've seen a couple in Akiba, so I'm really excited to see if I can find it for a really good price, because we don't have to pay for shipping, because I'm the shipping. So it's gonna be really exciting to see if I can pick that up. And also I want to pick up the tie-hole quarter scale by Memeyoi. I actually canceled mine because I felt like I could find it with a better price, or picking it up later on. There's I don't think there's a shortage of it. I know Azure figures now aren't that expensive. They've always been going down in price, especially the Alter ones. I'm not sure about the Memeyoi, but I think we're gonna be okay. So I'd rather just pick it up in Japan, since you know, I have no rush, so I can just pick it up whenever. Yeah, so those are the two figures that I really want. But if I don't see them, I'm gonna see what else is there, because the yen is low right now and I'm gonna be in Japan, so I gotta pick up at least one figure. Then on my list is there was this Pokemon collection that came out a couple years ago, called Pokemon 24 Hours, which is this really cute art, and I'll put it here. And I have one of the plushie. I had the Larvitar one, and the artwork in general is really cute. So cute. I think it's they look kind of dorky and are so chubby and so round, and I really want the Krogunk and from that series. So I'm really looking for that Krogunk and other goods that come from this series. I know they have released a couple of stuff from there, so I'm hoping I can find something in this series. And then also I want to pick up those sleeping Pokemon Gachapons toys, the little small ones. I believe there's another volume that came out, or a separate but very similar. So I'm really excited to see what kind of gachapon. I'm definitely gonna film a lot. I'm gonna be filming footage for vlogs, travel locations, spots, food, whatever. And feel free to give me some recommendations in the comments below. Oh, and then I also have on my list, we're thinking of going to, there's the secondhand thrift shops secondhand places called Book Off, Hobby Off, and Hard Offs, and these stores sell secondhand knickknacks and goods, sporting goods, clothes, items, home decor, and also video games. And I've heard that the one in the city, which is Tokyo, is kind of expensive, and a lot of people recommended to me to go outside the city to those Book Offs, Hard Offs, and Hobby Offs to find really good deals on video games in general. So I want to go outside the city to check out those places to find cheap cartridges of Pokemon games, like Fire Green, Yellow, you know, the old Game Boy games. Just trying to find the old Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, especially Ruby, Sapphire, Gold, Silver. And I would love to make a shadow box frame of like all the games cartridges for like a little display frames. Especially, I've seen a few prices where they're like 200 yen, 500 yen, which is like under $5. So I'm really hoping to find a really good price to make this sort of like little art piece that I'm trying to make. If not, then we'll see, because in the city I've seen it for like 2,000 yen, which is like almost $20. Almost if I were to convert it 1-to-1, but that's still very expensive, and it's worth paying like a little train stop outside the city to find like 200 yen, 500 yen. So much cheaper games. And so yeah, that's what we were planning to do. A lot of my friends love retro games, so they're willing to go scavenge hunt with me. It's gonna be really fun. Then on my list is also video game soundtracks, not just CDs. I really love to find vinyls because I want to amass like a video game soundtrack vinyl collection. So I would love to see to pick up a few. And I also would love, if if it was secondhand. It'd be cheaper. But yeah, I don't have the Nier soundtrack, but I've seen soundtrack vinyls for Final Fantasy 14. I would love to pick that one up for sure, because I love 14. And also on my list is art books. I know art books are so expensive here because of importing, especially at Kinokuniya. So it might be cheaper to pick it up in Japan. And the number one that I'm really looking for is the Saitom art book. I don't have it, and it's hella expensive online. So I'm really hoping to find it in Japan when I go. That's like pretty much the number one thing, but I don't mind picking up others. Maybe the Monster Hunter art book, I believe, for Sunbreak. Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak art book, I believe that's what it is. And also the Kiseki art books. I actually missed an opportunity years ago when they were available at Kino, but they were really expensive at the time. They were like $75. And if you look at the price tag bar in the back, it was like only like 2,800 yen, which is like that's like $20, you know. So I just felt like it might be easier to find in Japan now, maybe even secondhand, because it is an old art book. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of shopping in Japan, lots of exploration, and I'm so excited. I'm like counting down the days. I believe we're leaving within like 5 weeks or so, so it's gonna be really exciting. Oh, forgot to mention the bingo. So I wanted to kind of make something fun, so I made I'm currently making a bingo for my friends and I thought of a few things to put in. Number one thing that I thought that'd be definitely on the list is Shibuya Meltdown, which is seeing late after hours, you know, businessman people just had a little bit too much to drink, you know. If you love Shibuya Meltdown, I think this is gonna be a great time. I'm proud to say I would love to join the bunch. Me and my friends are gonna be out super late, you know, maybe a little bit too many strong zeros at the Shibuya convenience store, just hanging out with the locals, okay? Late night, no more trains, it's just us on the streets. We're just gonna be sleeping on the streets, okay? It's gonna be fun. I'm so excited. I love people watching. It's Shibuya Meltdown. It's just like really fun to see every time I go. Another thing on my list is Buc-ee's in a while. Buc-ee's, if you don't know, if you're not from Texas, it's a really big, they're really well known for their food and restrooms, and the mascot is a beaver named Buc-ee's. And I'm really 100% sure, possibly, to find like Buc-ee's in a while. Say that be a tourist wearing a Buc-ee shirt, or just finding a random Buc-ee t-shirt or merchandise at a secondhand store. I'm thinking we'll find it. And then the next one I put is Train Otaku, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see one or two train otakus, because I know a few spots where it's a good spot to look at all the trains, so we might see one. The next one I was thinking is pancakes for dinner. And if you don't know, Japan opens pretty late. I would say most shops don't open till like 11, I would say. So pancakes, which is mostly a breakfast thing, it's mostly a dessert in over there. So we're gonna be eating it for dinner. Honestly, I love pancakes for dinner. I'm not a huge breakfast person, so I'm definitely gonna eat a lot of breakfast things for lunch and dinner. Ooh, but I do love a good traditional Japanese breakfast. You know, a little rice miso soup, a salmon on the side, and some pickles. Some type of pickle fermented things. Oh, it's so good. So good. And then, of course, family chicky. Family chicky. Family chicky on the list, okay? Always gotta put that on the list. Let's see what else. Getting lost in the Shinjuku station. If you don't know, the Shinjuku station is huge, massive, and I've been there several times, and I have always gotten lost. I've always gotten lost. Google Maps did not help me at all. I will continue to be lost in the Shinjuku station. So I'll put that on the list. What else? A stray cat. I would love to see a cat on the street. I love going through the neighborhood. Usually, our Airbnb is always in a really quiet neighborhood. There's always like at least one cat or one cat somewhere. It's so cool to see because they're just so. Some of them, most of the time, are really chill. They just look at you and they're so cute. So cute. If you're in Japan, stop by a pet shop if you can. All the pets look so adorable and tiny and really expensive. But they're so cute. I love cats in general, so I'm happy to see. I would love to see one just like in the streets in the wild. Oh, speaking of creatures, I also put in a Shinjuku Shibuya roach. Okay, because if you don't know, Shinjuku and Shibuya is probably like the most dirtiest areas because they get so many like tourists and foot traffic. At the end of the night, at the end of the day, it's just there's litter everywhere. Like if there's a trash can, it's full to the brim. You might even see boba cups just like a line like on the sidewalk just randomly. Trash, people smoking, you know. And usually that's where you could probably find roaches, but most of the time the city is so clean. Tokyo, very clean, except those most of the time those two areas that I've seen. So I'm really hoping to spot a roach in a while. Okay. What else on the list? I put wishlist on here. So wishlist item. I know my friends also have their own wishlist items, so I just put it in here so that they kind of incentivize them to find what they want, you know. And you already know what my wishlist items are. So then also on the list is nasty collab cafe food. And if you don't know, Japan's always full of collabs, like anime collabs, Sanrio collab, anything. There's always a collab cafe where you can come in and eat like themed food. But most of the time, I feel like they're all really nasty. Especially Square Enix Cafe, if you ever been. I went to the one for Nier Replicant, and it's below decent. Like, just know you're paying for the little artwork. The food's gonna be nasty. Let's just say that. But I continue still to go. But I heard that the Kirby Cafe, which I'm planning to go, the food's actually pretty good. Yeah. So maybe that will change my perception of collab food. But also heard the Pokemon one is not good as well. Heard the drinks are good. Yeah, I think you can't mess up on drinks, but food wise, oof. Just oof. Yeah, I mean that's a few. I'm still working on my bingo list. if you're interested in the bingo, let me know. I can send it to you if you like when I'm finished. But this is just a short video to go over things and my own video so I can remember for myself to keep track. Anyways, that's the video for today. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Now I'm really excited for my Japan trip. Again, if you have any recommendations, please put it down below. I'll catch you guys later. I'm not sure what's the next video. I'm still thinking about it. It might be a vlog because we're gonna go to the Renaissance Festival like in a couple weeks. So that'll probably be fun to make a vlog for. But anyways, till next time. Bye guys.